Hey everyone, as you know, if you've seen any of our videos, in our practice we take x-rays. And in a class I was just taking with this guy, the founder of the 100-Year Lifestyle, Dr. Eric Plasker, he was going over, showing some images and showing x-rays, and there's a lot of clinicians, there's a lot of chiropractors in the room, you know, hundreds of chiropractors in the room. And he said to this patient, he's talking about a story, he says, you have some youthfulness. And we're talking about like 70s, 80s, and 90s,
Yes.
right? So what does that mean? You have youthfulness.
Well, listen, if you are at a point where you have been told you have arthritis or you're degenerating or you're rotting away, some version of that, we see that all the time, but we have a different set of eyes. I was messing around with the doc. I said, go like this, now open your eyes and look at it differently. I want you to do the same thing, because the reality of it is we see it all the time where people that have areas that are degenerated, that are blamed on age, that have nothing to do with age. And then we show this person, it's probably you too, where there are areas where this part of you looks like a 20-year-old. This part of you looks like a 70-year-old or an 80 or a 90-year-old. Same you, you're the same age. All the bones are the same age. All the discs are the same age. All the nerves are the same age. So why does that happen? And the answer is, first of all, these things have been misnamed. Like, for example, that's often called degenerative joint disease. This is really important because this is the #1 form of arthritis. Degeneration is not a disease. Degeneration is degeneration. And if it can degenerate, it can regenerate. If you remove the cause of the degeneration. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So the areas in the body that have been regenerating in a very normal, functional way is because that's what's supposed to happen. The areas that are regenerating in a protective, degenerating looking way, still regenerative, but it's regenerative in a protective way because of the way that area has been injured, misaligned, imbalanced, pressure on the nerve, all of those things. So you start to correct that, and all of a sudden you're back on the track, you're back on the field, you're back on the court, you're back on the pickleball. I don't know why anybody would play pickleball, but it's we got more pickleball injuries than anything else coming in. But whatever your thing is, don't blame your age. Start realizing that you have youthfulness in you in all of those areas if you just remove the cause of the degeneration. It's so much fun to see people get back in their life.
It totally is, and I absolutely love that. I'm gonna steal that if you don't mind.
It's there for you,
You know,
man. Absolutely.
and when I'm showing someone X-rays that has that particular thing going on, and I'm like, you know, this is you, and like that's not good because they're looking at the chart that's bad, right? I go, that's bad, and I said, they're like, well, you know, I'm 30 years old. Like, you're 30 years old.
Yeah.
Is that old? Like, well, I mean, I'm kind of getting old. I said, well, you know, I have 30-year-olds that have beautiful necks. I have 80-year-olds that have horrible spines, and I have the exact opposite. So it's not the age of the person, it's the age of the problem.
And within the same person, you'll see a 20-year-old person and an 80-year-old person. It has nothing to do with age. So stop blaming your age. Literally, you have youthfulness in you. No matter how, if you're alive and breathing, you have youthfulness in you.
Exactly. So let us help you be more youthful in life for your whole life, you know, for 100 years and beyond, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Well, once again, I'm Dr. Josh Ant. This is Dr. Eric Plasker, founder of the 100-Year Lifestyle. Keep staying healthy.
New York Chiropractic, doing an amazing job.